The night sky over the Middle East is no longer a canvas of stars, but a theater of fire, where the machines of modern warfare dictate the fate of nations. For over 40 decades, the United States and the Islamic Republic of Iran have been locked in a deadly dance of power, a shadow war fought through proxies, cyber attacks, and targeted assassinations that has now reached a terrifying climax. To understand the gravity of today's sirens and missile strikes, we must look back to the year 1953, when the seeds of this enmity were first sown in the soil of Tehran. At that time, Iran was a burgeoning democracy led by Prime Minister Mohammad Mossadegh, who dared to nationalize Iran's oil, taking it out of the hands of Western powers. In a covert operation known as Operation Ajax, the CIA and British intelligence orchestrated a coup to topple Mossadegh and restore the absolute power of the Shah, Mohammad Reza Pahlavi, turning Iran into a secular bastion for Western interests. However, the Shah's iron-fisted rule and the suppression of dissent by his secret police, the Savak, created a pressure cooker of resentment that finally exploded in the 1979 Islamic Revolution. The return of Ayatollah Khomeini from exile transformed Iran into a theocratic republic and turned America from a close ally into the Great Satan. The storming of the U.S. Embassy and the subsequent 444-day hostage crisis created a psychological scar on the American collective consciousness that has never truly healed. In the years that followed, the conflict evolved from diplomatic standoffs to bloody battlefields. During the 1980s, the U.S. backed Saddam Hussein's Iraq in a brutal war against Iran, while the two nations engaged in the tanker war in the Persian Gulf, where American and Iranian naval forces directly exchanged fire. As the 21st century dawned, the battlefield shifted to the clandestine world of nuclear physics and cyber warfare. The discovery of Iran's secret nuclear facilities at Natanz and Fordo sparked an international crisis, as Washington feared a nuclear-armed Iran would destabilize the entire region and threaten the existence of Israel. This led to the creation of Stuxnet, a revolutionary cyber weapon designed by the U.S. and Israel to physically destroy Iranian centrifuges without firing a single shot. Despite the temporary relief of the 2015 nuclear deal, the 2018 withdrawal by the Trump administration and the imposition of maximum pressure sanctions pushed the Iranian economy to the brink of collapse, yet it only intensified Tehran's resolve. The shadow war stepped into the light on January 3, 2020, when a U.S. drone strike at Baghdad airport killed General Qasem Soleimani, the mastermind of Iran's regional influence and the commander of the elite Quds force. Soleimani was the architect of the Axis of Resistance, a network of powerful militias including Hezbollah in Lebanon, Hamas in Gaza, and the Houthis in Yemen, designed to surround America's allies with a ring of fire. But the most dramatic turn of events occurred in late 2024, following the devastating war in Gaza. Israel, with the strategic backing of Hamas, began a systematic campaign to decapitate the leadership of Iran's allies. The world watched in shock as the political leader of Hamas, Ismail Haniyeh, was assassinated in a high-security guest house in Tehran. This was followed by a massive, unprecedented strike in the heart of Beirut. Using nearly 80 bunker-buster bombs, Israeli forces targeted the underground headquarters of Hezbollah, killing its longtime leader Hassan Nasrallah and the Iranian general Abbas Nilfaroshan. The image of the massive craters and the realization that a leader like Nasrallah could be crushed beneath his own weight of fortress sent shockwaves through the Iranian establishment. For Iran, this was no longer a proxy war, it was an existential threat. The response was a massive barrage of hundreds of ballistic missiles launched directly from Iranian soil towards Israeli military targets, marking the end of strategic patience. Today, the world stands at a crossroads where one miscalculation could ignite a global conflagration. America possesses the most advanced conventional military in history with its aircraft carriers and stealth fighters, but Iran holds the keys to the Strait of Hormuz, the world's most vital oil choke point, and an arsenal of thousands of drones and missiles capable of overwhelming modern defenses. This is not just a conflict of borders or resources, it is a clash of ideologies and a struggle for the very soul of the Middle East. As we look at the ruins in Beirut and the missile trails over Tel Aviv, we must ask if the cycle of revenge can ever be broken, or if the ghosts of 1953 and 1979 will continue to lead the world towards a final, catastrophic reckoning. The war of shadows has ended, and the fire of a new, uncertain era has begun.